We continue to get more headlines related to this process of ascertaining the winner of the election, with the GSA saying that the apparent winner is Joe Biden. And now we have President Trump tweeting this out. He wants to thank Emily Murphy, the administrator, for her dedication and loyalty. They are continuing their case strongly in capital letters, but he says that it's in the interest of the United States that he is recommending that Emily and her team do what needs to be done with regard to initial protocols, and he's told his team to do the same. Basically, President Trump now saying that he has recommended the GSA administrator start transition protocols, and at the same time saying that he does have a strong case, that he has continued to allegedly say that there were fraud cases and so forth, baseless claims so far. And the president, though, saying that he has actually told the GSA to go ahead with the transition process. Of course, this is huge because at the same time, President-elect Biden will now have intelligence briefings. He'll now get extra public funds in order to pay his transition staff. Let's return to Marvin Lowe and discuss the perhaps decreasing political uncertainty here in the U.S. and what that means for not only the U.S. markets here, but also emerging markets, and geopolitical tensions perhaps even decreasing as we get a President-elect Biden in the White House.
I mean, I guess it's a step forward that we're starting the transition process. I honestly don't believe that the markets have really doubted that the transition was going to occur. Certainly there was risk associated with fighting it until, let's say January, and the potential that it draws out the vaccine rollout and or, makes it more dangerous for us on the global stage. But I think the markets have looked through that, and this is ultimately an acknowledgement that the markets were correct in not being overly fazed by the numerous lawsuits and the constant bickering, if you will, around things. It is, affirmation that we're going to move forward, and we need to think about what a Biden administration is going to look like from an economic as well as from a global relationship perspective.
The biggest stories the moment they happen from around the globe. Subscribe to Bloomberg Quicktake now for insight in an instant.